Rifleman. Starring Chuck Connors.
You really had to go the long way around to get yourself in a fix like this. Cabby, I'll sure Mom be coming busting through that fence. Then we'll both get our hides pinned to the barn door by Paul, so you just better quiet down.
Hello, Varlet.
Who are you? Oh, where are you from?
Out of the sunrise. From the Shire of the Rainbow, the County of the Dragon, from Castle Vermilion. I, sir, am Don Quimera de Laredo, and your obedient servant.
You lost?
Nay, stripling, now how could we be lost since we are here?
The main trail's half a mile over. You shouldn't have any trouble finding it.
By my rude gates, here's a young coxcomb who at grave personal peril rescues a damsel in distress from Durin's farm and allows her to flee to the arms of a waiting prince. Superb, stripling. Superb.
All it was a pig stuck in a crack in a shed. Wasn't even a girl pig at the cat.
Oh, gadzooks, lad, now dull me not with miserable details.
Yeah. Well, excuse me, I've got some wood to cut.
Hold. Kneel. Kneel, I say. Kneel.
You're not gonna cut off my head. Paul wouldn't like that.
Silence! I dub thee Sir Mark McCain. Knight of the Realm, peer of the manor. Rise, Sir Mark.
How did you know my name? Who did you say you were?
Don Quimera de Laredo. This is my squire, Gates.
It's nice to meet you. Now, I better get back to my work.
Hold, Sir Mark. Would you refuse hospitality to a knight errant in a far land? I tell you, Sir Knight, when my Lord Lucas McCain shall hear of
You
this...
know my paw?
Do I know your paw? My boy, after all the crusades I've shared with your paw, I know him like a brother. Of course, he probably knows me best by my lay name, Don Lagarde.
Gosh, Mr. Lagarde, I didn't...
Don Quimera de Laredo. Use the proper form of address.
I've heard him talk about you quite a bit. Of course, it was a long time ago.
Well, life is a long time ago. Gates, good man. Tether the mounts, if you will. Now, come, Sir Mark. I would see the inside of yon castle.
What brings you down here, Mr. Lagarde?
Well, this young sire is Armageddon. I'm here to kill a man.
Who?
His very name chips my teeth.
Oh, what is his name?
His name, sir, is Colonel Black.
Colonel Black. He's the other man that you and Paul rode with.
Is he here?
No, he isn't. I've never even seen him.
Well, fret ye not, Sir Knight, he will be soon. And when he comes, feast your eyes on a blackguard, because he won't last long. Oh, but now, Sir Knight, surely the Castle McCain spreads a board of pies and pasties, and possibly a suckling pig or two, stuffed with a chicken, stuffed with a squab, stuffed with a nightingale.
We maybe have some stew.
Oh, what could be better than stew? Lead on, McCain.
What have I told you about letting strangers in?
Oh, these aren't strangers, Paul. This is Mr. Gates.
Gates?
Howdy, I'm a foreman for Don Lagarde.
Don Lagarde? Why, I haven't seen that book. Watch this. Amigo. Cuidado, hombre. Federales.
¿Qué?
Los federales.
¡Federales! You rogue, you blackguard! Almost had me convinced those Mexican police had us. Had us innocent as babes. Save for, what was it, 500 head or so of Mexican mavericks?
Those mavericks were branded, Don.
Oh, nay, Lucas.
Sounds like rustling to me.
Oh, Don, you better clear up my good name right now.
Sir Mark, I would have thee know that thy paw rode with us under the impression that we bought those cattle, but through an oversight, through a mishap, really, we hadn't. And when we couldn't show him a bill of sale, well, he rode right off and left us.
Rode right out and left them, son.
Oh, and you should have stayed, Lucas. That was only the beginning. If you had stayed, you'd be a rich man today.
I'm satisfied.
Oh!
Say, whatever happened to our old friend Colonel Black? Still fighting the Civil War?
I'll not sully my tongue with news of Black. Let him speak for himself. He'll be here before the sun hits the noon mark.
Colonel Black's coming here? Now, look, I haven't seen either of you fellas in all this time, and you both show up together. How come?
There's something between us, Lucas. Something that will only be solved on the field of honor. And since you're the only man we both trust, we've chosen your place to do mortal combat.
Mortal combat? I thought you two were friends.
Friends? Well, yes, we were. But I won't be duped and cozened and lied to and challenged, not even by a friend.
Come on now, Don, it can't be that
The
serious.
man must die. I'm off to the stable to prepare my steed for combat. With my lord's permission. Gates, if you please.
Oh, come on, son, let's clean up these dishes together, huh?
Pa? Is Mr. Lagarde for real?
Doesn't he look real to you?
Yeah, but I don't think things look real to him.
Well, Mark, everything depends on the way we see it. Most of us have to live in the time we're born to, whether we like it or not. But some folks are rich enough in money and imagination to live any time they want to. Don just happens to like the 15th century.
Don't folks think he's kind of funny?
Now, don't be fooled, son. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he has a real time doing it.
Is he really going to fight Colonel Black?
Well, not if I can talk them out of it.
That's Colonel Black?
That's Colonel Black. Mark, you've heard about the charge of the Light Brigade. What's this?
Where is he? John Chimera, stand forth and meet your destiny. Lieutenant McCullough.
Colonel Black, it's nice to see you. How have you been?
Lucas, my boy, it's been too many
It
years.
certainly has been too many years.
Looking as good as ever.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes yourself.
Oh, well, who's this?
This is my son, Mark.
How do you do, son? It's my aide, Scubo.
Scubo. Well, it's good to see you again, you old renegade.
What? Oh, that's all in the past. I'm a respectable businessman now.
Oh. Well, how long will that last if you and Don have it out?
Oh, he's here.
He's here.
I suppose he got to you first, huh?
Well,
I suppose I'm the sneakiest no-good that ever slapped flesh to leather.
he didn't say that.
Oh, he didn't, huh? Then he's even sneakier than I thought.
Well, I can see you two haven't changed a bit.
At your pleasure, sir. Sir, in 20 minutes.
Colonel, will you tell me something? What is it between you two?
Lucas, my boy, I think I could use a drink.
All right.
You want to lay a little bet on it?
Sure. Same bed?
Let's kick it up a mite.
Okay. $20.
Let's make it 100.
You got 100?
What's the difference? Be just like it was the last time. They'll never go through with it. High stakes makes it much more interesting.
Just bet what you got, Scuba.
All right. I've got $63.
Oh. Well, I only got 57.
You're on for 57.
You know, Scuba, seems to me they were more serious this time.
Well, as you know, Don and I weren't always quite legitimate. But that has changed now. Shortly after you last saw us, a battle started between us. The campaign has been unrelenting over the years. I've seen my men fall one by one.
My men wiped out, week after week. The fusillades decimating my men at arms, and my knights destroyed. Until at the very end, through treachery, mind you, my castle itself was at stake.
Sounds like a range war.
Oh, no, boy, much more serious than that. It was a chess game.
A chess game? Well, more exactly, 1,606 chess games. As you know, Lucas, Don and I have adjacent spreads, so we play chess 3 or 4 times a week. Now, I've won 817 games, and he's won 789 games. I lead him by 28 games.
Look, Colonel, I don't know anything about the game, but I'd wager you're 2 of the worst chess players in the whole world.
Yes, well, that's entirely immaterial. What does matter is that a year or so ago, Don took to cheeking. Now, beware, Lucas, of a man, a chess player who plays with his elbows low.
Did you ever think of playing a supervised game to settle this argument?
It's gone much too far for that. Gone much too far.
Then Black began to cheat. And I had to brand him for the rascal that he is. And he struck me. He threw down the gauntlet. So Colonel Black must die.
Well, couldn't you do a lot better over a chessboard?
It's hard to win against cheating, young man.
Ought to be kind of hard to cheat against watching. A pawn,
Sir Mark, in Armageddon, there must be only one triumph. The classical against the modern.
I can defeat Don at any time, be it with pistol or pawn. He knows nothing about chess.
Then why aren't you more games ahead of him?
My dear Lucas, you'd have to know the game to understand that.
You're not interested in the game. You're only interested in beating Don.
I'm interested in killing Don.
So you're going to prove you're a better chess player because you're faster on the draw? That you're a better businessman because your competition is dead? You'll prove nothing except you've been afraid.
Now, listen here, Lucas. I'm afraid of nothing.
You're afraid of not winning. Failure can be one of the most frightening things in the world. A lot of men would rather die than accept it.
I fail at nothing.
You fail to convince yourself that you're the better chess player. Anytime a man pulls a trigger on a gun, he's failed. I know.
The enemy willing, I'll be very happy to give you a practical demonstration of the art of chess any time.
All right. I'll talk to Don.
Hey, now that it's gonna be just another chess game, you wanna let the bet ride?
We bet on the winner of a contest. Now, there's going to be a contest. You can knuckle under it if you want to.
Oh, I'll stick with it, all right.
No hand.
No hands.
I put my queen's pawn to knight's pawn 5. Then you'd have to defend your knight or move it.
Well, I'd move it to queen 2. And I'd go for queen 2, rook 7 sacrifice.
But you're down. You're down a pawn.
Never you mind.
Well, time the bossman got some drinks.
When you take those drinks out there, you watch yourself. $1 a game's one thing. This one's for $57, so don't get fancy.
I wouldn't think of such a thing.
Well, it's time you gentlemen had some refreshments.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Colonel?
Oh, thank you.
What is it, Gates?
What's going on there?
There's a rattlesnake in the woodpile. Scoobo, you watch this end. I'll go get a broom. I think I missed him. Mom always told me the only way to get around snakes with a broom. Something about the straw makes them curl up and die. Well, I guess he got away. Rattlesnakes, you gotta watch them all the time.
Yeah.
Still my move, I believe.
Hold it, sir.
What's the matter now?
This castle has been tampered with.
Well, it's in starting position. How could it be?
I can see that, but when the shooting started, it was one square out.
It's just where it belongs. It never was.
Yes, it was.
Go back over the moves, my dear Colonel. When did you move that piece?
Lucas, I appeal to you. Was it there or was it not?
To tell you the truth, I don't remember.
It was there once. I saw it.
There you are. You see, the man is a cheat.
You knave! You scape gallows! That castle is just where it should be.
No, it is not, sir.
Just a moment. Let's see how many of my pieces you've managed to move during this diversionary tactic.
How many of your people? I am a gentleman, sir. I am an officer and a man of honor.
And I am a knight and a lord of the realm. I will not deign to do combat with bare hands like some churlish slavey. I choose weapons of honor. Are you familiar, my dear Colonel, with the code duello?
Naturally, sir.
Then you are aware, sir, that that blow you struck comprised a challenge, and that I have the choice of weapons. Aloes.
Pa, aren't you gonna stop him?
The modern soldier is afraid, is he, to face ancient weapons? Ah, here's an ancient weapon, and one that's full of honor. The broad axe.
So, you steadfastly refuse to do battle in a civilized way. Very well, sir. I tell you that I shall meet you with cold steel and no other way. Your blade, sir.
Prithee, wouldst now finally apologize?
Apologize? Me? Do you admit, sir, that you moved my castle?
Wouldst have me speak the lie that should leap like a viper from thy mouth? Never.
My patience is at an end, sir. Now prepare to meet your death.
Prepared I have always been. I have yet to meet the better man.
Just hold it. Wait a minute. Just calm down. You know, I've been thinking. I don't know too much about chess, so I didn't watch the chessmen. I just watched your hands, and they were all four visible at all times. Even when you were served your drinks, I saw both your hands during the whole thing. Fact is, I was watching yours so closely, there was another hand I didn't watch. Wasn't there, Scoobo?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Why would I move a chessman?
Well, I don't know, unless you had something to gain. Did you, Scoobo?
Well, I might have moved it accidentally.
And after the rattlesnake story, you moved it back, accidentally.
No, I knew he moved it. I just wanted to avoid trouble.
Oh, now it all comes clear. Remember the many times they served us coffee and drinks?
Yes, of course. So I was at ease, Corporal. How long have you been interfering in our games?
6 months.
Oh,
You did.
Why?
Oh, we both happen to like chess. We had a couple of side bets going.
Well, did it ever occur to you to start your own game?
Well, that wouldn't be any real challenge. Playing one man
Well, the interesting part was figuring out how they both think.
and then adjusting for their mistakes.
Mistakes?
How dare you?
Figuring both their strategies and then counteracting with a minor piece on the outskirts of the action.
Yeah, that takes playing.
Am I to infer that both of you deem yourselves such masters of the game that you think you can beat both of us?
At the same time.
In different games.
Drop those gun belts!
Nay, allow me.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to watch a chess game between both of you gentlemen. The winner gets fired, the loser gets dead.
But you can't kill a man over a chess game.
What do you think I came here to do?
Checkmate.
That's amazing.
It's witchcraft.
I have never seen such tactics.
Scubo, how long would it take you to teach him that?
Oh, about 6 months?
Gates, how about you? How long would it take you to teach Don those kind of tactics?
Oh, maybe a little longer.
What?
Well, you see, your whole approach to the game's wrong. You play chess like it was checkers or hopscotch.
Don Chimera, 6 months from this date, I challenge you to a game of chess.
Well, consider that flung gauntlet taken up. A goodly joust with merry hearts and a stout company. Adieu, mes amis, adieu.
Golly, Paul, I'd sure like to do that.
Play chess?
No. Pick my own favorite time to live in, like them.
Oh? When would you pick?
100 years from now.
Why then?
Well, just think. No wood to cut. They grow it in the right size. And chickens lay eggs and bring them right into the house. Then you just save your ice so that you have it in the summertime. And cows give milk in mason jars and leave it right in the ice house. Oh, and Paul, you don't wash the dishes. Just eat them for dessert. And no school. Instead, you can learn everything in the whole world just by reading a little book with 16 pages in it.
Now, wait a minute. Just where do you learn to read?
Oh, well, there might be a year or two of school.
Well, while you're figuring a way around that school, see if you can also figure a way around that wood pile.